So today I'm doing a tutorial with Melissa from MELMPHS, and it's a full-faced, fresh and natural makeup tutorial. So from start to finish, and Melissa's amazing. She's so energetic and fun. I'll put her link below so you can go check out her video. But this is a look that I came up with. You can skip the liner if you want to. You can just kind of put like a brown eyeshadow at the base of your top lashes and that will be just fine. I know sometimes the wing liner is a little bit too much for you guys, so there's always an option just to keep that out. And it's just a really pretty easy look for every day. So if you're interested in seeing how to do this, start with my primer. I'm using Makeup Forever HD primer. And I'm just going to put this all over my face with my fingers. I've already applied a moisturizer and I use the CeraVe Daily Moisturizer with SPF. And now I'm going to be using two different foundations. I'm using MAC NC25. This is Studio Fix Fluid, and Revlon Colorstay in Fresh Beige. And it kind of evens each other out. This is a little bit yellow. And I'm just going to put this on my metal palette. I'm not sure what I think about the Revlon Colorstay. I don't feel like it's as long lasting as it used to be. I did get the normal to dry skin formula, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm thinking about trying the Covergirl foundation that everyone's talking about. Let's see how that works. So today I'm going to work. Had a little bit of time, so I thought I would do this video. I have been super exhausted. I've been doing so many activities like outdoors, and I recently just joined a recreational soccer team, so that's making me sore in like so many new ways. I work out regularly, but it seems like I work out the same muscles all the time, and playing soccer just works out like so many different muscles, especially like on the back of your legs and on the top of your legs, like the front of your legs, like your thighs and like your hip area. But it's been super fun. I've been having so much fun doing it. I've played 2 games so far and we lost both games, but it was still so much fun. Okay, now I'm gonna take a eye primer. And today I'm using this is Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. And I'm just going to use my finger and apply this. I've kind of been trying to switch up and use different things. It seems like I use the same products all the time, so I really need to go through my collection before it all just goes bad. And this would be one of those things. Okay, I'm going to be using, let's see, I need a matte shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and start with, let's see, this is Brunette from Wet n Wild, and I'm just using a 217, and I'm going to take this all over the eyelid. And now I'm using Naked, which is this lighter sort of nudie shade, and I'm putting that in the crease and then bringing it under the lower lash line. And then I'm using Buck, which is like more of a warm brown. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and put it on the outer corner. And then just blend it underneath the lower lash line. And now I'm going to be taking, this is Expensive Pink from MAC. I'm going to mix this with Grain, which is this lighter shade. Actually, I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use this flat brush from Sigma. I'm just going to place this on the lid. And then for the inner corner, I'm just going to be using Shroom. So really like shimmery beige. And I'm going to use a smaller shading brush just to kind of pack it in there. And then making sure to blend it out. And then taking it over onto the eyelid. Okay, now I'm taking, actually I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick. And I'm using Copper Plate and Charcoal Brown, these two shades. First brush them out. I'm just using an angled brush. Just kind of filling them in wherever I need to. It's supposed to be like in the 80s this week, which is really odd for April. I guess it's the end of April, but still it's like it's gonna be like 85 this week, which is crazy. Okay, let's see. Espresso from L'Oreal, which has really been my go-to liner. And I'm just gonna smudge that into the lash line. And it can be a little bit messy. I'm going to go over it with a dark brown shadow just to kind of make it stay. And I really like using this dark shade in the Lorac Pro Palette, Espresso. It's super dark brown and it's matte, so works really great to set my eyeliner. I have a problem with my wing staying all day, so if I put powder on it, it seems to stay a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara. I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous. This is the Carbon Black. I'm going to brighten up with MAC's Prep and Prime in Light Boost. I'm just going to use a Sedona Lace Small Kabuki. Okay, now for contouring, I'm using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I use this, it seems like, more in the summer months. It's a little bit warmer than like my Hoola bronzer. So I'm going to use a MAC 129. Okay, for blush today, I'm using a Tarte Blissful. That looks like this. It's a really pretty peachy color. I've wanted to get Tipsy for a really long time. It's that kind of like orangey one, but this one is so pretty. It's kind of in that same color family, but Tipsy's a little bit more like, it's like a melon orange. Okay, now I'm going to apply highlighter, and I'm using Mary Luminizer. And then to blend everything out, because it is a little bit, it's kind of harsh right there, I'm using just some powder. This is Cargo Blu-ray powder in number 20. This is taking me forever to use up. Just gonna blend everything together. Also going to take some of that blush and use a big fluffy brush and just kind of put it in the crease. I feel like that really pulls it all together. And I'm going to be using an inner rim brightener, and this is from Tarte. It's Tarte's Emphasize, and it's just a flesh colored or a nude liner. Something so simple makes such a big difference for like a natural look. Just brightens up your eyes. And now I'm using Makeup Forever's 15C Aqua Lip pencil. Kind of blending it in. And then I'm using Creamsicle from Buxom lip gloss. Love this color. I am almost out of this, and I'm definitely going to have to pick a new one up. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!